Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if you refer to our analysis in my last video, when the price was here, we mentioned if we get a correction, we can look for sell, and this is what we get. There was a second opportunity, and we want to see whether this one can give us one more sell or not. But if this continues similar to what we have here as a corrective, similar to what I draw here, then we cannot sell it unless turn to any corrections similar to any of this. Okay, and from now, if we're looking for sell, we consider as a short-term sell because we are not sure how deep this one can go, whether it can break this low before it reverse or not. Okay, in this case, if you refer, we start with the higher, I mean the daily chart. Okay, if you refer to our analysis, we mentioned after this down move, we have been looking for this, whether this is the correction for continuation or for one more drop. Actually, there is no much changes in compared to our analysis in my last video. Okay, by the way, when we get this move, we were being within this move, we mentioned whether this is the start of the up move and this is the only correction, or we can look for the big correction for one more drop, similar to other charts. Okay, as we can see, when the price was here, we mentioned if the price break the top, I mean here, then we mentioned we can expect the reversal. As we can see, it didn't break almost near to the top, but the price reversed. That's why I was keep mentioning buying. We need to be quite careful if we're looking for buy. And this is what we get. Another question is whether this is the first I mean, start of the up move and this is the correction. But as we can see, the weight drop is quite sharp. I mean, the weight's dropping. And the another option was maybe we have this one for one more drop. Okay. The question is how deep this one can go before we get the reversal, whether it can retest this low or not. When we get, I mean, the test, I mean, 433. Okay. Anyway, the way is moving if it's continue mostly can retest because unless we see some changes, and if you want to look for sell based on a 1 hour chart, we can sell as a short-term sell similar to any of this. As long as we get into the profit, we start to manage. But what we have right now, we don't have any sell setup. Okay, and if we want to look for buy, we cannot buy right now unless we get any reversal. That's why we want to see how deep this one can go because the waves dropping is quite sharp. We can expect the continuation, but right now we cannot confirm. All right, the only thing is any sell we take it, and we need to be quite careful when the price, I mean, if drop more and become near to this low. All right, and if you want to look for buy, we cannot look for buy right now unless we see any reversal with a correction because we want to see whether if we put this one in relative to each other as a flat, whether this one can retest this low or not. Because if there is a breakout of this low or here, okay, mostly we should look for this, which is 411, but also we put this one as well, 433. If there is a breakout of this level and the second level, mostly we can expect the more price can drop quite a lot, right? Because if you refer to forward chart, then this correction will be in relative to this, and the next move at least we expect to break this one and drop quite more. That's why if you want to buy within this, we need to see the reversal. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart. We don't have any trade setup for buy, either for sale. And for sell, we need to see what we get here. And even if I mentioned, if this one continue, similar to what I draw here, it didn't give any sell setup, maybe we can get reversal. By the way, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.